What's up, guys? In this video, I'm going to be talking about 5 fragrances that are definitely worth the hype, in my opinion. So these are fragrances that I believe a lot of fragrance channels talk about. Some people could be skeptical, or some people would just hate the hype just because of how often they are talked about, but have not tried the fragrance. So with the first one, I'm going to go ahead and go with Dolce & Gabbana, the 1 EDT. This one, I don't think it's hated too much, but it definitely has a lot of love in the community, and it is a fragrance that should be loved in the community. Classic in the community. Like I said, not a lot of hate besides the longevity. People hate that this fragrance basically doesn't last for more than 4 hours. But as much as we all want this fragrance to last more than 4 hours, we probably don't really need it more than 4 hours. The next one is going to be one that's become a monster. I think it's definitely worth the hype it has gotten. It's a really good fragrance. I got it pretty much. I've had the EDT, the EDP. I do have a clone of the Elixir, and just by saying that, you guys already know it's SAAGE. So SAAGE, and I believe just the SAAGE line, does deserve the hype that it has received. Bella agrees. So, and Daisy also agrees. As you can see, it's already attracting the bitches. But so yeah, this fragrance, I got SAAGE early on. I do really enjoy it. I do really think it's definitely worth the hype. As you can see, Daisy's gonna go ahead and take Bella out. But yeah, next one is gonna be one I kind of was on the hate wagon for this one, until I wore it more often. I got the clone. The clone did not do this fragrance justice. Tried the original, or just blind bought the original just to see if I liked it. If not, I was gonna go ahead and sell it. This is gonna be Dior Homme Intense. So I was not a big fan of it when I first tried it, especially the clone. But given full wearing, changed my mind. I'm not those type of people that falls into the hype too much. I kind of try to stay away from those fragrances, but Dior Homme Intense is one of those fragrances that should be hyped up. Another one, honorable mention, would be Dior Homme 2020. That one received a lot of hate, but I think it should be it should be loved. I think it should be just taken for what it is, not compared to the previous version of it. But that's in my opinion. Next is going to be a fragrance that I believe this fragrance is pretty hyped. I haven't seen too much hate on it, but it is like a subtly loved fragrance in the community. This is going to be Creed Viking. What made me pick up this fragrance, I have no idea. Maybe just because it said Viking at the time. I picked up this fragrance when I had no idea pretty much about fragrances. I already had a Creed Aventus before. I did have like a very small collection, but it's just fragrances I enjoyed. I smelled, collected. I wasn't really too into the notes or seasonality or anything like that. And then Creed released this one. I didn't even know it was a newer release at the time. Picked it up anyways and loved it. So it's going to be Creed Viking by Creed. I think it's deserves the love it gets in the community. And the last one is going to be the most controversial one of this topic. Probably the second most. It's going to be Creed Aventus. So this is a fragrance that just has to be honored. It's a legendary fragrance in the community. Same thing with Dior, not Dior Homme, Dolce & Gabbana 1. I get it, the longevity. But if you have not tried an actual bottle of this fragrance, or if you have not tried an actual sample of this fragrance, you should not be hating on the fragrance. Don't fall for the hype. I know most of you that are hating have not tried this fragrance just because probably you can't afford to. So you just want to hate it because it's expensive. But the clones get close. They don't do it justice, though. They do get close, but they don't have the magic that Aventus has. But that's going to be the last one for me, Creed Aventus. Don't hate on it if you haven't tried it. If you tried it and you're complaining about longevity, fair enough. Those are probably the newer bottles. I don't know about the newer bottles. But that's all I have for you guys today. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one.